What's going on, guys? And thank you for joining me for another episode of Cam's Collection. We are already at episode number 7 of the new. Can't believe we're doing a late night edition right here. Hopefully, there's some people up that's actually going to watch this content. If not, you guys are going to watch it tomorrow morning sometime. But a lot of new things, a lot of new releases, and a lot of stuff that we can get into today that I want to talk about before we get some new products today. So let's go. And we are back, man. So it's about 11 p.m. here on the East Coast, but man, I was just like, you know what? I cannot go an episode without talking about content that we just got released, some brand new announcements, on some new figures that I'm super excited about. So let's go to set the mood and music. Okay. I'm not about to freestyle, but yeah, let's check it out, man. This is probably one of my favorites so far that was just released. But it's labeled as the Amazing Spider-Man, not from No Way Home, which I thought was super unique. You'll see why I say that a little bit in a little bit, because they actually talked about another figure that actually was not labeled as the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man version of Tobey Maguire that we got a sneak peek of the other day. So, but still, man, this thing looks good. I think this is one of the only Spider-Man suits I would say that gives so much expression without those exaggerated eyes actually moving, and I think that's so cool about it. This wasn't a figure that I was collecting during the time when it actually dropped. I wasn't collecting at all, so I'm super excited about this because it gives me the opportunity to get something that if this movie didn't come out, I probably would have never seen again. I probably would have had to gone to a third party to get this figure. So yeah, man, it's super dope. I'm super excited about this. You guys tell me what you think about this one. I think a lot of people have memories of the Sam Raimi movie with Tobey Maguire, but for me, I was at the age where I really could understand the story of Spider-Man when the Andrew Garfield version came out right here. So for me, man, this is nostalgia 100%, definitely. Let's flip through some of these photos that I got on here as well. And a lot of people, I know you're kind of complaining about that head sculpt, but for me, I'm like, that thing looks good. Like, that's Andrew, dude. I mean, though it looks like it might be Andrew from Tick Tick Boom, but it looks great. Honestly, I have no complaints about this head sculpt at all. Especially if we revert back to the original, this looks 10 times better, 100% for me. So I'm super excited. Definitely not a dopo or pre-order for me. But right now I'm just playing the waiting game, just taking it slow with all these hot toys and releases, making sure I'm actually getting exactly what I want. And not, spending all my money on pre-orders, honestly. So we got some people in here for the chat. What's going on, my man? Renz Talentino is in the house. What's going on, brother, from the Philippines? The talented Renz Talentino. Appreciate you dropping in, brother. Yeah, I wasn't expecting one. Yeah, bro. What's going on? Eddie Rodriguez in the house. Appreciate you dropping through, brother. Yeah, man, I wasn't expecting to do one as well, but I kind of slacked off. I had a lot of work going on for the past couple of days, so I was able to jump on everybody else's stream, like Lails and Figure Focuses. So I was like, you know what? Let me give the people that actually come to my channel some love and provide some extra content, and we can talk about this stuff. If everybody's up with me tonight, let's get into it. It's dope. What's going on, Andre? Appreciate you dropping in, brother. Thule, appreciate you dropping in, man. Appreciate it, dude. Definitely. Collectible chats. What's up, Cam? Hope all's well. Thanks, bro. Yeah, man. It's about 11 p.m. here on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. And yeah, man, I just want to talk figures with you guys, man. This is how I unwind before I go to sleep. And then I'll wake up in a night terror dream thinking that I'm still streaming while I'm in the bed. You ever work so hard, or you do so much work that you wake up in sweats thinking you're still doing your job, and you're like, oh shoot, I'm actually relaxing right now. Yeah, man, appreciate it, Eddie Rodriguez. Thank you. Tell tell them exactly what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys haven't already. I really appreciate all of you guys coming through. Right now I'm at about 203 subscribers. I'm trying to get to that 300 mark by the end of the month. So let's see if we can do it. I really appreciate you guys dropping in though, for sure, man. My boy Calvin Williams in the house, man. This guy's got great information about if you want to customize your figures. Ask him where to go. This dude definitely knows where to go. He showed me one gentleman that I was able to take this whiplash tentacles and really just turn into LED lights, which I thought was beautiful, man. Appreciate it again for dropping in, man. Renz, my brother, says his expression on the head sculpt is like when 3 Spider-Man saw the Goblin bomb in Doctor Strange. Yeah, it does. It does. It's more of like a surprise, or it looks like he's pondering, for me. It seems like he's like not confused, but kind of like startled, which I think is a good word for it. I like it, man. I know a lot of people are like, I'm not sure, it looks okay, but I'm like, dude, this looks good. And then the next piece I'm going to talk about, which I think is really, really cool too, that they decided to branch out and do something different now. We never get bases, okay? I've never seen Hot Toys just sell a base. And though I haven't seen the fact that they're actually going to combine these as like a deluxe package, they paired them in here in these photos because without one, I don't think you can have another. I mean, it is the Lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man #1. Totally different costume from the Spider-Man for Andrew Garfield, but as you see, they labeled it as the Lizard. They didn't label it as Kirk Connors or Dr. Connor. They just labeled it as a Lizard. And that's an easy way for them to, be able to use that IP without having to get more license for it, which makes more sense, And we talked about that with RM and with Lael on Lael's channel when we were talking to Inhart, about licenses, and it just makes sense. And it's like, I could not see myself buying this base without the Spider-Man, because the accessory that he comes with forces you to have to get this Spider-Man 100%. But when I look at this base, man, it is just, honestly, if they gave me a Lizard figure, I think I would like this better, to be honest with you, because it takes up less space. And then also, it's already in like a power pose right now. So it's just ready to go, I was saying that also with this figure, if you had all of them, the Spider-Mans lined up, you can kind of have this base kind of coming vertically out of the wall if you're able to like attach it properly without it breaking. And then it kind of seems like, the Lizard's breaking through some type of barrier or wall, and then you got Electro on his left. And then if we ever get a Sandman, then that would be what you could use also. And I think that'd be cool, as a power battle pose between the few of them. See who else is in the chat in here. Let's see. I think it's right? Hyam 97 Lemire. Say, sup, man? Need Andrew and Toby now. Yeah, bro. I definitely need them as well, bro. I'm super excited for that Toby to drop. We got a while to go, but future is looking bright for us, man. I'm super excited. My man Rally Reviews is in the house, brother. What's going on, man? I know it's about it's not that late over there in Cali right now. It's about like 9 or going on 9 right now. So yeah, bro, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Y'all chat in the chat. My man Rand's in there chatting too. Let's see, collectible chats. Yeah, I'll probably pass on the base, though, unfortunately. Yeah, the only thing for the base for me is that, like, the base is at such a good price. It was like, I think second batch was looking at like 148 on T-dubs. I think like 230 regular, which is the price we would pay for a regular Hot Toys, I think, figure. But with inflation and where it's looking, if we would have got a whole figure, I'm pretty sure we would have been looking at like low 300, maybe like 290 range, I'm guessing. Eddie Rodriguez says the colors between the Spider-Man and the Lizard really pop together. Yeah, they do, man. The contrast in colors and the difference in their costumes and outfits really look great together, man. I'm super, super excited. This is what we've been waiting for. Finally, they're giving us all the things that we've been waiting for this whole entire time. Shout out to my man Uncommon Flex, brother. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping through. So much gratitude, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check out some other figures that I actually dropped the other day. We'll just basically announce, I guess you could say. As you guys all know, I am not a Star Wars collector, but I told Wingman the other day, I said this probably be my first Star Wars figure. Like, I've said that about a few, but this one is just, it's hard to resist, honestly, after seeing the movie. But my only issue with this figure is y'all are gonna probably laugh at this, but like these damn yoga socks or whatever you want to call them. It's like he's like in a jazzercise class, and he's got these damn tube socks on, and I'm like, what? Like why? Tube socks? Like, come on now. Like the costume would look cool. It would look dope without those, or some like higher boots. I think that would have been cool. But that's like my only gripe. I'm like, dude, what are these? What the hell is going on right now? I know a lot of people were making jokes saying that this looked like the dad off of Shameless. It does, though. The problem is that, like, you know, we know Hot Toys is listening and they're out there, and what's going to happen is they're going to improve this. This is not going to be the final product. Just like Bo-Katan recently today, I think for a lot of people got delayed. That could have been, you know, them working out stuff, trying to figure out, you know, how can we perfect this character, because there are still kinks or tweaks in it that they want to change. I think it's cool that this one does have the rolling eye effect. I don't really think they showcase it on here, but I love how they have the LED lightsaber. So I can't really have any complaints or gripes about the previous lightsabers that were on before, because I don't have any Star Wars characters or figures. But when I see this one right here, I hope it shines just as bright as these pictures are. I mean, of course, I know this is Photoshop 100%, right? But it looks so good. Like the way it just pops in contrast to all the dull colors of his outfit just really make it stand out 100%. Man, the two finger pose is just a power pose for Obi-Wan, man. But the one thing I'm really excited about is this guy right here. I always said my very first Star Wars figure should be a Vader, because it has to be something like pivotal. It has to be something something that is unforgettable, that everyone knows when they see Star Wars. Throughout the years, Obi-Wan's character and his not facade, but like how he looked has changed. You know, he was old man, and then he was young Padawan, and then now he's like an older, withered, seasoned Jedi, if you want to say. But Darth Vader, man, you've always known Vader from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really cool too. This figure has been driven through the dirt, man. Yeah, it really has, man. They've been talking hella crap about it, but I think it looks good, you know. And anything that we see in announcements is never the final product. I will tell you that. The only thing I would say that is a bad final product that has recently came out that I didn't think looked good, is the the Obi-Wan and General Anakin Skywalker from the cartoon Clone Wars. Those looked completely different from what the photos, the promo photos look like, and that was like super disappointing. You know, I wasn't gonna buy them, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people took a double look and were like, yo, what is this? Like, even the Ahsoka looked okay. The young Padawan Ahsoka looked okay, but it was like, I don't know. It just didn't hold up to the photos that we saw previously before, which is kind of a letdown. Yeah, those things are unsightly. Yeah, they really are, totally, man. They're not my favorite. I'll still get this for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people. Luminari's in the house. What's going on? Luminari's up late tonight, y'all. Okay, school's out. Luminari's up. Let's go. Appreciate you being here, girl. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Andre says the socks bother me too, but I did not notice them in the show. Yeah, I didn't really notice them either. I think because most of the time he had like a cloak on, so it's kind of really like hard to like focus on his ankles when you distracted by the lightsaber. That's how I would have been too, honestly. Showing Lumi love up in here. Appreciate her dropping through. Cam, you can't go wrong with either of these for the first Star Wars figure, but I wait to see what Vader is going to come with. Yeah, I think Vader's going to come with a lot. I would guess he would come with. I don't think he would come with a rolling eye effect, but I'm pretty sure he will come with 2 head sculpts, one with a broken helmet. Spoiler alert for anybody. And then another one, of course, with the fixed helmet. I'm trying to figure out what else would he come with that I think would be cool. I'm pretty sure they're not going to go all out and be like, you know what, I want the base to be fire, like a deluxe base to be fire to symbolize I think the 4th or 5th episode where he dragged Obi-Wan through the fire. I don't think they're going to go that far, but that'd be kind of cool if they, ventured out and did something like that. Is accurate to the show, but the show's lighting is dark. Yeah, that's true. That's true. My man 1/6 scale. Lail's in the house, brother. Appreciate you coming through, my man. Cousin Lail's in the house, y'all. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you dropping through, bro. Tilly says, still hopeful for a throne, but it's looking grim. Yeah, man. So this is a very exciting time to be a collector, and the competition between 2 different companies that I'm not going to put on the spot, of course, Queen Studios and Hot Toys, is really getting hot, man. These guys are pumping out such great products, and I'm super, super excited. Being on Lail's show last night kind of gave me like really great insight to what's going on and what InHeart has in store. So thank you to him, man, for even just having me on there, man. And just, I had no questions at first, and I was like, oh damn. And then I got on there and I was like, hey, I think I got some things to think of. And it kind of answered a question for me and him, which I thought was great. So I'm so excited to be a collector at this time. I'm just appreciative, honestly. Just being here and being in this situation is super dope, man. Eddie Rodriguez says, Lail's in the building. Let's go. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna drop into another figure. Let's go ahead and check it out, and then we're gonna get into some of the announcements that were not officially announced, but we got some sneak peeks. So this one right here, man. So I this is probably the only figure I'm excited about that has a polyester shirt. I'll tell you that right now. Never thought I'd like bell bottoms, polyester shirt, and Carlos boots to look so good. Okay, got that cowboy buckle, man. And then it just shows that, like, not just InArt, but all these different companies competing for to improve their product is really giving us the best product we can get, man. And it's great. That's why I say it's so great to be collecting at this time. Because if these other companies didn't come out with what they call new technology, we wouldn't be getting these seamless wrist or forearms. Honestly, we wouldn't be seeing a genuine leather jacket as well. After hearing like complaints about the weathering and the deterioration of the pleather material on a Star-Lord's jacket or the Winter Soldier's jacket, and they really boosted this thing up, man. This thing is pretty, so for me, it's pretty close to a DX, honestly, because it comes with so much stuff. It's going to be amazing. And I don't have any X-Men figures, and I was trying to shy away from X-Men until it was introduced, which if you guys watch Miss Marvel, there was a little trick in there. You heard some X-Men music, which I thought was super cool. That we'll be getting the X-Men very, very soon. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wait until I get that version of Wolverine. Who knows, it's gonna be Hugh Jackman, if it's gonna be my man Eggs, who knows who's gonna be, but I'm excited, man. It's my wallet is gonna be like non-existent, I'm pretty sure. 3 grails, hands down. Yeah, thick Bantha boy in the house. That boy thick. Appreciate you dropping through, bro. Have you asked your wallet how excited it is? My wallet is depressed, I'll be honest with you. About to jump off my balcony, I'm pretty sure of it, and run away into my wife's purse. Oh man. Oh no, bro, it's all good. Look, we all make mistakes. It's all good. Appreciate you even dropping a comment, honestly. Eddie Rodriguez says, I'm surprised how much people are disappointed in the bone claws. more people wanted the adamantium claws. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, but I actually like this version. This version seems like the Logan that was more put together, that actually understood who he was before he was basically brainwashed by Stryker. And it's crazy because if you watch this movie straight through, it's like his life always leads up to that moment. No matter how he changed his past or what path he went on, he always ends up as a test subject as Weapon X, which is, it's crazy how that all still transitions and still correlates together, even though so many different things in the past changed to hopefully change the future. It never really changed his future. So super cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna jump through most of these kind of quickly. I know it's getting kind of late. I mean, I already started late anyway, so whatever. And there was one, where's it at? So I've been going to this guy's page. Here it is. Hot Toys Madman. He was the first one I actually saw. Dropped it. A lot of the information. I can't read Mandarin, so I know this is not there. This must be, that's gotta be an old photo. That's an old photo. Okay. I'm not even gonna spaz out on that. That would be ridiculous. Okay. So let's drop into his page. He has some of the clearest photos that I actually saw. There was a couple on Instagram. I don't know why that popped up. I'm about to DM that dude. Weird. So I believe this is the Batwing from, is it the 1989 or Batman Returns? I'm pretty sure it's 1989, right? But it looks good. It looks gigantic, man. If you guys are getting this, let me know. This is something you guys want to pick up and put in your collection. I think it looks great. There are a lot of companies, or there is one company that actually does a product just like this, and it hurts to see another company that's so big, jump in this vehicle side, when the other company can't do what they do as well, or at least do it at the same price range as well, and the speeder, it's N1 speeder, man. Naboo speeder, man, that's basically modified for the Mandalorian. I think this thing looks so good, and I heard it's like 6 feet. People were saying the thing is huge. And for me, it's like, man, that thing looks good, dude. And the video had like dropped today too, where it was like lighting up, the inches were revving up and lighting up and had actual movement in them. And I don't know if that's just a LED light that just goes in rotation, or if that's actually parts inside the engine actually moving. I'm pretty sure it's just lights, but it looks so good, man. I was kind of stoked, and I'm probably never going to buy this, but still I was like, damn, this looks really good. Couldn't care because the outfit is clean, man. Yeah, super clean, dude. This is a must have. Yeah, you're talking about the Wolverine, I'm pretty sure. It's fire, dude. JB in the house. JB, girl, thank you for coming through, man. I followed JB the other day when I was on Collectors Weekly, and she was in the chat. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you showing support. Pretty sure you probably on the West Coast, so this is like a normal hour for you. For me, I need to take my ass to bed, so to be honest with you. Collectible chat says, if anything, I know the third-party metal claws are out there somewhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can always swap them out, man. Somebody probably trying to sell them off as we speak on eBay and get top dollar for it. Did Logan have the adamantium Coles in Days of Future Past? So he did in the beginning of the movie, but through the rest of the movie, he did not. Because what they did was they sent his mind from the future into his body of the past before he received the adamantium claws through the Stryker experiments, because he didn't know him yet. So yeah, crazy story. Great movie, by the way. My favorite X-Men movie, I think, for sure. You guys tell me what your favorite X-Men movie is. I would love to hear that, honestly. I love hearing what you guys' opinions are on all this stuff. Wolverine is a bad dude, regardless. Yay. Beast, man. Beast. I think my favorite one was it wasn't called Old Man Wolverine, was it? Or the Wolverine? No, the Wolverine was the one where he was in Japan. God, what was it called? I think you guys know what the last one was. But it was or was it Logan? Logan was the last one. Oh yeah. That movie was crazy, man. Like, it was probably the bloodiest one. I think it was rated R. Probably should have been rated uh NC-17. Like that thing was pretty hot. Definitely have no space for yeah, I think that's the hard part for a lot of people is that they don't have space for it. So it gets super crowded, especially when you're trying to collect stick scales or statues. Um, and that's probably why Hot Toys doesn't make a lot of these, because they know it's not going to sell as much, just because the spacing is super tough. I have to sleep on that ship. Yeah, I think a lot of us are, honestly, bro. Jameen says, bro, that ship is massive. It's gotta be like 1,500. If it's 1,500, I won't even look twice at it, guaranteed. I'll just be like, nah, this. I collect six scales for a reason, and if anything comes at me as 1,500, it can stay wherever it is. 100%. Definitely is my favorite X-Men movie. Yeah, me too, bro. Calvin Harris came through with the Calvin Williams came with the fire. Logan, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, it's a fire movie, bro. Love it, man. Yeah, so let's there was one I have a gripe with, okay? And I want to ask you guys, what do you think about your opinion on this one? Okay, that was all for those. Okay, so this part kind of confused me a little bit, because we're looking at the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for the Toby, I mean, not the Toby, the Andrew version, right? But if you look closely on this one, amazing. Figure is amazing. We don't have to look at the figure. We know it's going to come out great. But why is this one labeled as Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? And it's also, the base is labeled as Spider-Man No Way Home, opposed to being labeled as Spider-Man, like the original Sam Raimi version. Do you guys like think that's like all part of like getting the licenses, or they had the license for this one so they'll be able to use this one in the future? Because at the end of the day, it's all Fox, it's not Disney at all. But like these movies are doing like, they're doing like a Fox and Disney have a relationship where they're doing a you borrow a character, I'll take a character type thing, and that's how they're working it out, so that people still keep coming to the movies, because they all kind of still correlate together at the same time. But why did they decide to put this as Amazing Spider-Man? I mean, they had it for that. I mean, of course, they already had the license for that previously, but didn't they already have the license for the Spider-Man? Like, I'm pretty sure they did, right? Like, yeah, they can keep that, bro. On God, never. Jan Michael Jameer, happy to be able to catch my brother Cam live on a long day working at the hospital. Hey man, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate all you do at the hospital. Hope you had a great shift. Hope it wasn't too long, but yeah, hopefully you get to, get some rest after today, man. Appreciate it again for dropping through. Guess they don't have Andrew's rights for No Way Home yet. Yeah, I mean, that could be true, because they probably were like, all right, showcase is coming up, we got to drop something, let's just put it as what we had before. Yeah, the Toby head sculpt is going to be very, very interesting, because the last one had him like, it was like this like, he was like grumpy, right? All right, I'm never doing that face again. But he was like grumpy as hell, and I was like, damn, his eyebrows are like a little bit boosted on the edges, like he just got them like fluffed or plucked, and it was a little wild. And I think one thing a lot of people are a little upset about as well, which we might see later on, because they did list it as figures part of the showcase, is Sandman. I know my boy Ben, Attention Seeking Geek, is like, what the hell is going on? Why would we do all these figures and you guys are going to skip Sandman? Like, is this supposed to be Sandman right here? Is this him right here? Like this little dirt slash puddle. Is that supposed to be like his leg? I don't know. He was impaled and now we don't get to see him. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna get Sandman, or we're not? And like Riley said, hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate you dropping in here as well. We got 15 people in here right now. We started out with 0. Go ahead, hit that like button if you haven't already. If you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead, check me out at Cam's Collection right here on YouTube. See what man Eddie Rodriguez says. No Batman for you, Cam. I explained this story to Figure Focus earlier today. So I started getting into comics when I was young because when I was younger, I wanted to be a graphic artist. Excuse me, I wanted to be a sequential artist. So I wanted to draw comic books. And I was pretty good. I was pretty good at drawing. I used to take all the pictures from like the Wizard comics. I mean, well, the Wizard magazines, if you guys remember those, you go to like Giant, which is like a grocery store, or like Shoppers, or like Barnes and Noble, and they'd have these big ass like $14 magazine books that showed like all of these like comic books, different kinds and different artistry drawings. And my mom would buy them for me, and I would like recreate these, but I would recreate them like 5 times bigger than what they were. It wasn't like I was like tracing them. And I really got into Batman, dude. I was like, man, I'm good at drawing these Batman. You know, maybe this is what I want to do. Went to school and did pre-vet. That was weird. So so I grew out of it a little bit, but like my first love has always been Batman. It's just the fact that DC has always been kind of all over the place with the story. So for me, it's like MCU just makes more sense for me to collect on a I wouldn't say a, if I had OCD, MCU makes more sense. Does that make sense? Okay. Hopefully it does. Toby's suit is such an upgrade. Yeah. No, it does. I'm really excited, man. And whatever this material is that they're using on here looks really, really good. It looks very, very stretchable, just like the Andrew Garfield version. I'm not sure if that's how it was before, but the previous version actually looked more woolly, if that makes sense. This one looks a lot more elastic, a lot more stretchable, a lot more texture to it. So I'm really excited about it. Great question, man. Totally. Toby will probably come Sandman base. I mean, I would hope so, but I would hope it would be a different Sandman base, not the whatever this is. Like, oh, my hand, like give me a little something more, Now, granted, I can't tell you what that more would be because I'm only an artist to a certain extent. I don't have that creative nature that I can recreate all these things, of course. OG fan with Star Wars was just Star Wars. Appreciate you dropping through, bro. What's going on? It's complicated licensing deal between Fox and Disney, Marvel, and Toby, and the Toby Spider-Man. Yeah, I bet. It is probably way more than all of us are able to comprehend because it is like, it's just so many technicalities and so many issues between all of them. We just let them figure it out and just hope for the best, that we get the best product. Samwise is on the N1 Starfighter display. Yeah, he's spread out to use on the display, man. Go one. What's your thoughts on Superman? Superman, I feel like Superman is very close to the same for me. As a kid, I remember my uncle, we were watching the Christopher Reeves Superman, the very first one, and I watched it like in the late 90s, even though it came out like way before that. I watched it, and at that time it was kind of like cheesy, like the way he was like running next to that train, and like I was like, what is this? Like, that's obviously a piece of clay, uncle. Okay. I thought it was dope though, but I think the Superman for me that came out was always like Brandon Roth, because that was like the first. It was like when I really could like understand, the story behind Superman and really get the concept of doing what's right no matter what. So as you grow, man, we all grow up with different versions of these characters. And I do like how DC reintroduced the characters over and over so that the next generation could kind of understand it better and better, and really just get the concept of why these heroes do what they do opposed to anything else. But I think if you were to look back now and try to like watch from the beginning to the end, they kind of all don't really make sense because it's just different versions. I mean, granted, they introduced the multiverse like from the jump. I think a lot of people that don't know what the multiverse is would be like, why is there so many versions of Batman. They're just thinking like they're recreating the same story going over. It's like, no, all these people live in a paradox, different multiversal universe, where they all coexist in their own life and space. But Batman is the one whose structural story has always remained the same. And in the darkness, he rose to the light, but remained in the dark, which I thought was cool. I wouldn't say it's underrated. It is a great film. I think it's just a great film, period. Like Wendell said, definitely. Was Spider-Man ever a Fox property? I thought Sony has movie rights. I don't know. Anybody got the answer to that one? Because I don't know, to be honest with you. Are you getting whole? Yeah, I am. I definitely am. The only one I'm thinking about not getting is the damaged suit Spider-Man upgraded suit. I have the upgraded suit. If I could, I would have just kept the damaged version and just posed that up with Mysterio, opposed to posing it up with Strange, I guess. Well, yeah, and honestly, I can't say I'm getting the whole line because that Doctor Strange as well with the oh my god, what is it called? It's like the spell casting, not a well, but like cauldron, I guess you could say. Rock cauldron. I don't think I'm getting that, but I don't have a Strange. So for me, it was like, okay, I can kind of use this outfit of Strange. It was very similar to the Infinity War version, except for the hair was different. And then I can also buy the brand new Strange and post that out with Wanda, which I thought would be cool too. So good question, man. Thank you. But yeah, that's I don't know. I'm still on the fence, but I want them all, but I think the only two I'm on the fence about is the damaged suit Spider-Man, and then also upgraded suit, of course, and the God, Jesus, I just forgot. Doctor Strange. Sorry. Wow, brain fart. Eddie Rodriguez, bro, appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you again for being here, bro. Have a great night, dude. Definitely. And then I'm gonna show you guys the final one that drove me insane. No, not this. Now, when I first looked at it, I was like, I looked at the comments, right? I was looking at the comments and I was like, oh my God, tell me this is not fourth scale. And I looked at the comments like, fourth scale, question mark, fourth scale, question mark, fourth scale, question mark. I'm like, damn it. Why is this happening right now? Because of course I'm going to get the Mark 1 War Machine, check. Missed out on that because I wasn't collecting then. Mark 5, check. I'm getting that. Diecast, baby. Gotta have it. Hello. Only suit that flies and comes in a suitcase. Need it. And then I'm like, suit up version? Hell yeah, I'm getting that. So in my hopes, I was like, oh man, they're going to release a Mark 6, baby. I'm so psyched. Let's go. And then what they do is they release a Mark 6 with the wrong damn version. Okay. That's about as high as my anger goes, to be honest with you guys. But I'm just like, man, why wouldn't you just complete the collection, give us all 6? But I'm still hoping, like, I'm praying that there are still like a week or week and a half of this showcase. So if you guys got some more releases out there, Hot Toys, listen to me, baby. Please, in the future, I'll take a reissue, to be honest with you. Can I get a Mark 6 reissue? That's it. That's all I need. I'll listen. The things I would do for a Mark 6. Okay, I'm just gonna put it at that. All right. It would get sick in here. Okay. OG fan with Star Wars was just Star Wars. Sorry, not Fox. I think Columbia Pictures at the time is Sony now. Okay. Got you. Sony purchased Columbia Studios, and that's where they got the movie biz. Okay, got you. Blur Dad, what's going on, brother? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you dropping through, man. Hope all is well. Hope your wife is doing well and her recovery as well. Great to have you in here, man. Battle damage looks incredible I know it does. And the thing is that, like, quarter scale is amazing. Okay, it looks great. It's double the size of what I have here. And I'm pretty sure the people that have the Mark III can also sympathize and say this quarter scale looks amazing. My only issue is that I don't collect quarter scales. So it's like, yo, like it's cool to have. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are really, really excited. But for me, it was just not the figure I was looking for. Tell me, you guys, what do you think about this? Um, I thought it was really cool that they added in this Hammer Tech drone in the base here. I think it's two actually. This one was like the Marines. This one was like I'm just guessing, honestly. But it's this cool rock formation. But it shows the battle damage or the pieces of the Marine Hammer Tech drone, as well as the Army or Air Force one. And then I guess another piece of it. But they're all missing the drone heads because they got torn up. But it looks amazing, dude. Like I can't stress enough how good it looks. It's just not the figure I was looking for and I would have been most excited about. Because I can tell you right now, I don't pre-order, but if this was 6 scale, I would have paid it off already. Period. I would have just been waiting for it in 2-3 years. Who knows how the hell long it's gonna take. But still, I'm like, come on, man. You're all in on the Mark V, bro. Are you gonna get this one? Or are you gonna get the quarter scale? Or are you out there still looking for a 6 scale version? Or bro, I just bit the bullet and grabbed this on eBay during the live with Focus. Couldn't take it any longer. And the 4th scale tees. Yeah, man. Calvin, if you don't mind me asking, bro, how much was it? Like, was it as bad as I'm guessing it was? Or like, I know they're pretty high right now online. Shout out to Oliver Pilgrim, by the way, for putting me on to Pop Culta today, because I was like Culture, because I didn't check on the website in a while. Like I was talking to Focus earlier today, is that I've been an avid Sideshow consumer since I first started collecting. And since I found out about Toys Wonderland, I was like, oh man, great prices. Like, I'm going to go with them. Bought 2 figures from them. I've had no problems with them at all. I know a lot of other people are having, different experiences with them as well. But for me, I was like, why not? Like, let's see. Like, when they mess up, then I'll stop going to the well and I'll move on to somewhere else. But it's just a reward system at different places as well. It's just a lot more, it's just better, like, so I was like, let's try something else. I get a little bit more bang for my buck. And then the only problem is just shipping. So if I can earn some really good points, then maybe it'll all be worth it at the end of the day, though. Yeah. See, collectible chat says, yeah, man, 220 for rescue on Pop Culture. Yeah, man. I think you were telling me as well, you and Oliver Pilgrim, like, that is a steal. And I was looking at 242 because it was at 175, I think, the other day when they had like that blowout sale. The only hard part about Toys Wonderland sales is like their sales are like as long as they want their sales to be. Like, there's no strict policy or date. It's like, oh, I turned it off. Like, damn, like it was on for 5 minutes, and we had that problem with the Tumblr because we received this email saying like the Tumblr was having free shipping, and we tried it the next day after getting the email. It didn't work. And we're like, what? Like, my credit card had to be like on my chest when I sleep, and I'll wake up and do it, and then it would have worked. So yeah, Pop Culture is I'm definitely going to be checking them out a lot more. And then Focus is also suggesting Lion Rock Toys as well. I'm definitely going to be checking those guys out. I'll be doing a lot of shopping around just to get the best deals, honestly. I didn't. I wasn't really like in the position to buy anything at the time because I'd just been looking around for a lot of stuff. Supposedly I'm supposed to be getting 2 figures at the end of the month. But I missed out on a couple of those deals. The only one I'm looking at right now that it seems worth it is Taskmaster. Taskmaster seems like 100% buy. It's a great figure to get. But I want to get one more from them, but I'm trying to figure out what other one should I get? Like, what price is actually worth it right now? You guys tell me, like, what do you think I should get? We're only going to be on here about another 5 more minutes, though. But But yeah, I'm always open to ideas and suggestions. Of course, let's make sure it's Marvel. But I'm not discriminative at all. I love looking at all the figures though. Low 5-ish, okay, that's not too bad. If you would have said like 8, I'd been like, damn. But that's not too bad, bro. And it's a figure you're gonna love. Was it brand new, or was it was used, I'm guessing, right? But was it unboxed, or was it just kept in storage for somebody? And that, that matters and stuff too. But low 5s is not bad, especially if it's a figure you really, really want. That's gonna be a figure that you're gonna have forever, dude. Like Figure Focus says, that's a fire figure, meaning like if there's a fire, figure's going outside with you, 100%. Syscale is my game. The Trap of Loving multiple IPs, Wars, Trek, Marvel, NT. Larry Dad, you love Trek too? You got it bad, bro. You got it bad, like Usher. Because if you like all those, this is a hard choice, dude. Like, I wouldn't know, especially with all these different IPs dropping so like within the same time frame, and then you still got EXO, which is dropping these fire Star Wars figures. Shout out to 6 Scale Mafia, doing a great work over at a company with the designs, man, killing it. With their videos and everything, man. The dude's he's promoting the hell out of them over there, and they're getting a lot of touches because of that, which is great. So yeah, man. If you got, how many is that? 1, 2, Wars, Trick, Marvel, DC. Yeah, I mean, you might as well put Lord of the Rings in there too, Blair Dad, because you think about it, you just one more extra, Yeah, guys, so I think I'm about to get ready to wrap it up. I'm getting a little tired. It's about that time. Hopefully we don't have too much more news tomorrow, because if not, I'll be right back on here with you guys. Don't forget to check out my video next week. I'll be doing a live stream for collectibles and cocktails. It'll be my very first episode. Very first drink of choice that I'll be making for you guys is going to be blue milk Bantha milk. And then we're going to do a blue milk Bantha cooler for the adults, keeping it sexy out here. Good thing is all these drinks are non-lactose, so shouldn't be a problem with drinking them and making them at home. So I hope you guys have fun with that as well. But if you haven't already, go ahead and check me out on here on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and also Instagram at Cam's Collection. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification buttons so you can be the first one to know about new content that I drop on a week-to-week basis, man. Let's go ahead and drop the banner. Where the hell is that banner at? There you go. There you go. How you gonna know where to go if I don't show you? Let's see. We got a couple more comments in here before we get out of here. OG, appreciate you, bro, dropping through. Thank you so much for being in here. Andres, is okay, bro. You're a little late, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Hit that rewind button, bro. I appreciate you still dropping in and showing love. Bless, man. Shout out to Rance Talentino. Appreciate you dropping in, my brother. Wingman 42, always appreciate you dropping in. Totally appreciate you dropping in as well, brother. Thank you guys, man, so much, like, just for taking the time out of your night. You could be sleeping, but decided to be here with me, and truly I'm grateful. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.